Hi everyone, my name is Muhammad Mazin Muhammad Atif and I'll be talking about steps and methods of blood transfusion. There are four types of blood transfusion. Firstly, fresh blood transfusion, which is transfusion of blood less than 24 hours old from the time of collection. Then autologous transfusion, which is transfusion of blood collected from a patient for retransfusion at a later time into the same individual. Then massive transfusion, which is number of units transfused in a 24-hour period exceeds the recipient's blood volume. Then we have multiple transfusion, which is a repeated transfusion of blood over a long period of time. Methods of blood transfusion. There are two methods. One of it is direct transfusion. Direct transfusion means direct usage of donor's blood to recipient without preservation. The second method is indirect transfusion. Here we collect the blood from donor, then mix with preservatives and keep it under certain conditions so that we can use it for blood transfusion in the future. Steps for safe blood transfusion. The first step is request testing. In this case, we must include patient's full name, that means the first name and last name, a unique identification number, and the requested test. Second step is to verify patient's identification. The third step is to collect and label patient's sample. Here we collect the sample and label the sample in the presence of patients. And we include information like document date, time of collection, and phlebotomist's name. The fourth step is to check for ABO and RH typing. Here we use forward grouping. Here we use anti-A, anti-B, and anti-D to detect A, B, and RH antigens on patient's red blood cells. And we use reverse grouping and use type A and type B red blood cells to detect anti-A and anti-B antibodies in patients. The fifth step is antibody screening. Here we have an important test we perform which we call as indirect Coombs test. This is used to detect in vitro antibody antigen reactions. It is used to detect very low concentrations of antibodies present in a patient's plasma or serum prior to a blood transfusion. If you look at this diagram, I think we can have a clear understanding. Here it says recipient serum is obtained containing antibodies and a donor's blood red